Good morning, dear children.
Good morning, sir.
Be a little loud in your response. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Excellent. Dear children, tomorrow is a very special day. Can anybody tell me what's that special day? 8th of October. Yes, louder. Excellent. Indian Air Force Day. Tomorrow is Indian Air Force Day. And it is the most important day in the history of our country as well as in other countries. 8th of October, we are going to commemorate the 91st Air Force Day. Indian Air Force was started in the year 1932. It's such a glorious organization. It is the fourth largest Air Force of the world after US, China, Russia. And earlier it was known as Royal Indian Air Force. Before independence it was known as Royal Indian Air Force. It has got very captivating history. And these guardians of the sky, the very motto of Indian Air Force is touch the sky with glory. Nab isparsam diktam. This motto has been taken from 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Dear children, I tell you that in the formation of somebody's qualities or personality, there is always contribution of some or other organization. And what I feel, and I can say it with great pride, that I served this glorious organization for 15.5 years and 16.5 years in CBSE education system. Means 1 year more than Indian Air Force. But still, I feel that Indian Air Force really contributed a lot into developing me into this particular stage. And not only I, there are many people who were there in Indian Air Force. They are known as Air Force veterans now, or air warriors. There are many such people all around the country. They are leading the organizations in a better way. And it's all because of that this Royal Indian Air Force, the glorious organization, has given us a lot of working culture. It really teaches us to live and lead the life. The way it sets its routine, the kind of opportunities it provides to the people to move forward there in the life. It always guides us never to look back. I remember the day when I took a train from New Delhi to Bangalore for my training. It was all along a very longest journey of my life, first time. And thereafter in the year 1991, the very first experience of mine in the air journey, which was with a lot of aerobic activities by the pilot, means the aircraft was going into different directions there in the sky. And it was a kind of air experience for us. Since that day, many air journeys were performed by us. People have the dream to have air journey. And after the training period, I really honestly tell you that I was always willing and volunteer to participate for all small and big operations very willingly, very voluntarily. And I had been all around the country performing my different kind of duties for the country in this big great organization, Indian Air Force. Dear children, we are going to share today itself on the class WhatsApp group a kind of quiz, which is Air Force Day quiz, which will give you an insight into about this glorious organization. I know there are many people, many students in our GIS fraternity whose near and dear ones or the family members are there in Indian Air Force and even in other forces also. As it is very evident that it is one of the best services, best uniform services rather I would say, that people really crave for it. The blue uniform really gives us a different look. And tomorrow on this auspicious day, the Air Force Day will be celebrated at Allahabad, Prayagraj, where C-295 transport aircraft will be inducted and MiG-21, the very old one, will be replaced. There are a lot of things to share about, but only I just wish to tell you that the very first Chief of Indian Air Force was Air Chief Marshal Subrata Mukherjee, and on whose name there are different kind of places even in our headquarters Delhi. So dear children, you must fill yourself with the thrill, because when I was in class 10th, I had a look at some people, some relatives of mine who were in Indian Air Force, and since that day itself I thought like to be the part of this glorious organization. So I wish you all also to have a look at that how great it is and how honored we feel. And I really tell you that whatever I am today, it's all because of Indian Air Force, that it gave us the culture. People, those who visited Air Force campus, or people, those who had been there for a couple of days, or especially during these celebrations, they'll get to know that how important and glorious it is. So, organizational culture is very important. Organizational culture is really very, very important. So, without taking too much of time, I just would advise each one of you to know more about our Indian Air Force, to participate for this quiz, and to develop a kind of passion and zeal to really be the part directly or indirectly of Indian Air Force, and to really pay your respect and your tribute to the people, those who were there in Air Force. Air Force participated in 4 wars, 3 with Pakistan, 1 with China, and many kind of operations. So I hope you must develop a true sense of patriotism, not only being there in the defense, but even to have some sense of honor and dignity for the people who served the country in defense forces. We must have a great respect because they are an epitome of valor, taking up challenges, never looking back and moving forward. That gives us directly a kind of message. So tomorrow's day is a very special day, and we'll see the air show with lot of adventures over Sangam. Sangam is a place in Allahabad. So over Sangam tomorrow we will see that the air show will be witnessed by many people, and fortunately tomorrow means the air warriors of this particular area are going to celebrate in Sangam Hotel Chidawa. We'll be together and we'll be just remembering and reminiscences of our old days spent together. So tomorrow is a very special day, especially for the people like me and even for the entire country. Once again, at last, I wish each one of you the very happy and prosperous Air Force Day. Thank you.